Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Minotaur. No, wait, it's Funtor. No, wait, it's Unfuntor. No, wait, it's... We're kicking things off with a 3-lander. We've got a couple of early plays with a Breaker and an Odin for later in the game. Keep your pants on. We draw another Odin. We're drawing top-end cards when we need more of our early plays. This turn is time for our Voice of Victory to get in there. They dump a giant dino in the grave to snipe our voice. We're left with our bigger plays, which are still rather far away from being played out. This is turning into another game where we become the biggest landlords in the Northern Hemisphere. On the bright side, the opponent is not in any hurry to play out anything that might pressure us. We draw a War Leader's Call, and we'll play it out. Now all we need is some of our men that generate tokens. They play out a Scion, the dragon with Storm. When it's played by itself, there is no Storm. We'll meet their 6-drop with ours. Odin will smash, and they'll need to get a blocker down, or the game is over when we attack on our next turn. They play out a Breaching Dragon Storm. We might be on our way to Combo Town if they're on the Dragon combo. They get a big Pain Osor for free, and that also chains into something else. They get another Dragon Storm, and the chain continues. If you have a book to read, or maybe you need a bathroom break, or you can go out and go for a walk, we'll be here when you get back. An Itali eventually breaks the chain, and they have a pretty big board thanks to all their chain spells. We could go with our other Odin, but the Breaker is also a decent choice. If they block, we can clear out their men. We'll take out Itali with the Odin token, and now they've got 12 damages rumbling in. They block the Breaker, but what about the Odin token? They decide to block him as well. That's 3 of their big dino men going down a hole. Remember that they used one early to snipe our Voice of Victory. We're back to them needing a pair of blockers. One to block Odin, and another because we have a second Odin in hand to snipe one of their men if they only play one out. They fire off a Hit the Mother load, and that gets them an Ugin. They likely don't have a lot of colorless cards, so I don't expect them to be able to snipe many more of our permanents. They snipe our Odin, so they'll be able to avoid taking a game-losing hit from our 6-drop. They use Ugin to add 3 mana, and then use that and their treasures to play out a full-price Black Virtue. They may have beaten us to the punch, but we can still make use of our Virtue. I think we're forced to go with our Virtue. We can't let them hog the grave. It's odd they decided to get our Breaker when they have cards they can chain into with their own men. They play out a second virtue. Although we matched them, they are getting 2 men to our 1. We'll go ahead and get one of their chain dinos. Let's see what we get. That's a second call. Every guy we get is now 2 damage as well. We draw a unity, and that's what we'll go with. A pair of extra cards sounds good. We draw a voice and an acolyte. We'd love to be able to get both of them down, but the voice is probably the best bet for now. It'll generate a couple of tokens when we send it, and that is 4 damages from our calls. With their 2 virtue triggers, they get their Itali and another chainer. They might be able to pop off yet again and could easily load up their board. They get another Dragon Storm and kick off another chain of events. They play out a Dracaset. It hits for damages when it swings in and could dish out plenty of hurt. And it also bounces all their Dragon Storms back to hand. Ready for more chain action on future turns. Never mind, they get 3 mana from Ugin, and they can play out a Dragon Storm now. And that hits on their Storm Dragon. This time around, they will get multiples. They fire off their virtue to shrink down our voice. The pair of life might prove critical. It's another pair of points we will have to dish out if we want to take then down. They send the breaker and we'll block with the dino. Sure, we'll lose our guy, but we need to preserve as much life as we can. We're outmanned and outgunned. This is a rather tough choice. We could get our voice or the chain dino and hope it pulls something good for us. In the end, the dino might be the best choice. Let's see what we get. No way, that's a Sunborn the dino pulled out of its pants. That's double the tokens for us. Now that we are on our main phase, the Unity will also drain the opponent for 1 with every guy we get in play. That means Odin hits them for 3 just for showing up. And instead of only 2 tokens, we'll get 4, and each token dishes out 3 damages. All we have to do is send in the voice. Get in there. Even with their giant board, they're going down. It's GG's. Extra token cheese. Smell you later, bro. And that, my friends, wait, why does it smell like a dragon soiled itself up in here? Is another satisfied customer.